Right, here are some of the basic guitar chords, but these particular versions that I'm going to show you today are the ones that are really suited to beginners and young beginners in particular, whose fingers aren't very big or very strong. So these are the ideal shapes to learn just to start off with. So the first one we've got is called G. We have third finger in the third space on the first string. You count the strings from this end, so the thinnest one is number 1, and you put your finger in the third space but right up next to the fret like that. And then at this end you just play 4 strings, so you miss out the thickest 2 strings, play the other 4. Next one's called G7. That's very similar, but we use this finger instead, and we're in the first space on the first string, so just before the first fret there. It's a little bit harder to push on that fret, so get right up next to it. If you're too far back, it's very hard to push, so you want to be there. And then at the other end, same thing, just 4 strings, miss the thickest 2. And you want to try to hear a difference between those 2, so if you play them and they don't sound any different, then check how your finger's pushing on the note. Then we've got C. Now for C, you take this first finger, move it across to the second string, but still in the first space. So right up next to the fret, second string. And at this end, this time we're only going to play 3 strings, so the thinnest 3. So far we've got G, G7, C. Next one's very easy. This is E minor. Thinnest 3 strings. Don't use this hand at all. That's the simplest way to play an E minor chord. So we've got G, G7, C, and E minor. So they're the best chords to use if you're a young beginner, just to start you off on your guitar learning. Okay, if you like this video, please click like and please subscribe as well if you haven't already. Thanks.